Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Forever Stranded with Arturio Emerys. Okay, let's see where we are. I may need to take my armor off because we're in the depths of winter, the coldest part of the day, and I'm in danger of freezing, believe it or not. So while we were off camera, I built a compressor, I built a generator, and holy wow, was that a process. So to make a compressor, this is the only way to make blaze rods, unless you find them in a dungeon. You have to make a machine casing, which means you need iron plate. And so you take iron, and I used a forge hammer, and that's how you make your plates. And you make a casing, basic machine casing. And this doesn't look horrible, but you need an electronic circuit, which is another iron plate, and then copper cable, which is rubber, which I had not been gathering rubber. So it took forever to get enough to do this. You need 6 to make the basic circuit. And then for the advanced one, oh, okay, all right. I remember where it was. So I was working on the temperature regulator, and that's why I needed the blaze rods for these heating coils. And this is where it got bad, is you need 3 of these, which is 18 different blaze rods, and each blaze rod takes 5 blaze powder. So that's a lot. I had not quite 2 stacks. It wasn't enough, so I've been working on it since then. These weren't bad. The cooling coils are not bad. This takes an advanced circuit. So the electronic circuit with rubber takes redstone, and the glowstone and lapis isn't bad. But check out these iron generators. So they take quite a bit of iron. 15 iron apiece, you need 2 of them. It takes RF engines. But to make that, you have to have a wooden one, which takes another RF engine, which takes another RF engine, and another block of redstone. Each RF engine takes a block of redstone. So I have like no redstone left. But this is where all my metal is now, and that's all the iron I have is 25. Let's see. The next quest is to make a portable one. And the portable one goes like this. That's a portable temperature regulator. Now what that is for is that'll go in a bauble slot, which I think that's a bauble? Okay. It doesn't have any power though. So I built another capacitor. And it charges relatively quickly. Now what I don't know is how long it lasts. My temperature's going up. So if I take the armor off, all right, I'm trying to figure out exactly what this is doing for me. Okay, it's holding my temperature at 14. Let's see if I go up to 15 when I hit 1,000 at the rate. Oh, wow, it uses power quickly. And I may have messed up badly. Yep, I used it before. Okay, my temperature did not go to 15. So I think, but man, does it use power. All right. Maybe if I get in a tight spot outside of the camp here, I might use that, but for now. All right, a thirst regulator, or a thirst quencher. This actually is not bad at all. I had an empty canteen. You got it as a quest reward, but I had it at the time when a lot of that stuff was invisible, so I couldn't see it, and I think I dropped it on the ground accidentally, and I wasn't ever able to find it. I think there's a little bit of leather in here. All right, so that is an empty canteen. I need a bottle of water and a charcoal filter, which is just charcoal and paper. All right, so that's a charcoal filter. Thirst quencher. Oh, I didn't realize that made more than one charcoal filter. Regulator, it doesn't say complete, does it? Thirst quencher. All right, I may pick that later. So that's done. I somehow still need to kill 5 Endermen. And then there is the rabbit stew, the meaty stew, and the seed soup. I bet I could make the seed soup easily. It takes stock and some form of seed in a pot. There, seed soup. That was easy enough. All right, this will go in a bauble slot 2. Requires water and RF1. Automatically cleans water, can be used in any bauble slot. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Meaty stew. All right, it takes, I think I only need to make 1, stock, flour, pot, and some type of raw meat, and I'm reasonably certain I cooked that chicken. Dang it. That's okay, I've got enough chicken I can kill one. What surprises me is I haven't had any rabbits spawn. On one of my previous playthroughs, I made an area pretty much just like this, and I did get rabbit spawns. There we go. So I'm going to have to make... Did I make a rabbit egg? I'll have to see. Sheep, horse, pig, cow, rabbit. I have 1. Do I need to make 2 of them? I only need to make 1. Okay. All right, so meaty stew. And I do need flour. Fortunately, I have some flour. And I need a mortar. I think I use a mortar and pestle to make flour. flour and stock. That's meaty stew. That's complete. Rabbit. Now this is tricky. Okay, this is a sealed room. He won't be able to get out. At least I hope not. Okay, is that a full-grown rabbit? I didn't get any meat. Ah. Did it go? No, it didn't come down here. And it does not appear to have popped through the wall or up onto the roof. Huh. Okay. Rabbit stew takes cooked rabbit. All right, I may have to go make a couple. Oh, you know what? That may be a problem. Because I believe I can only do that quest every so often. Where's the rabbit? Rabbit. 5 golden carrots. I have... There we go. There, I think that will make 5. Okay, so in an hour and 15 minutes I can try again. Oh, no rabbit meat. Affected by looting. So you get somewhere between 0 and 1, and it doesn't tell you the percentage you get. So I'm thinking this is going to be one that's going to happen off camera. Now perhaps it was foolish of me to spawn 2 rabbits and kill them rather than breeding them. But, you know, such is life. Other things that I have learned is this works well. I don't really have to mess with it. But also, it's not really producing wood for me. It's all getting turned into charcoal, which I do need the charcoal, but I also need the wood, so I may have to come up with an alternate solution. Other things that I've done is basically just in an attempt to make room for when everything gets moved over here, and also because I need the dust. I've been using the trusty hammer just like this, to try and, well, I need the dust for sieving, and also I'm going to need more space. So I think what I'm going to do over my next playtime, my next play sessions, is the next time I can do rabbits, I'm going to save them rather than trying to cook them immediately. I'll try and get 2 live ones and breed them that way. I feel kind of dumb that I wasted those 2. So, but it's interesting that the drying racks, they just kind of hang there after you take their support away. So see, I'm producing charcoal, but there's no wood in there because it all immediately goes into this. So somehow I need to improve my tree farm in some way. Some kind of fertilizer or something. All right, fertilizer. I can basically just use sand and apatite, and it makes a lot. If I use ash, it'll make even more. Or I can use sand and dirt. I don't want to use dirt. Sand is basically free. All right, let's see how much of this it's done. Actually, not that much. Now this should make me, not in that crafting grid it won't. This should make me 2 stacks, I think. Nope, this will make me 8 stacks of fertilizer. And I hope this works on trees. Let's go find out. In the process of digging all of this out, I did find the chest that was near the nose of the shuttle. And it was trapped. I think it had either 6 or 9 pieces of dynamite underneath it. Ah, it does work on trees. Excellent. So at some point, once I get my tech down a little better, when I get my tech done a little better and I have a more stable supply of iron, I will convert this to an iron chopper, which should be a little more efficient, I guess. So I just, if it's got more to chop, eventually it should fill that that drawer with charcoal, and then it should start accumulating oak. So I need to come up with a better way to do this. Hopefully that'll help it catch up a little bit, or maybe even get ahead. I need to go do this one. So none of these things you can make. You can make the bricks that you make a smeltery out of, but you can't make the controller, the tank, the casting table, the casting basin, a faucet, or a drain, which is somewhat annoying. And I don't think you can make any of these either. Well, if you can't make these, you can't make these, because that's how you make them. So I need to start looking into going to the city, and I'm not looking forward to it because I know it's going to be a death fest. Okay, the sun is starting to rise, and I think we're going to end the episode there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, it would be great if you could leave a like on the video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it'd be even better if you could subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them on YouTube, and I will respond to them when I can. Thank you for watching. This is Arturio Emerys signing out.